First, the top news headlines. JFSA Manipur band evokes total response in Kurai area of Imphal East. Sanaton's father claims authorities trying to mislead magisterial inquiry. And India sees 3,23,144 COVID-19 cases and sixth straight daily rise of over 3 lakh. Good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur television news today at 1 p.m. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. This is Loving Rimai giving you the latest news update. The 24-hour Manipur total shutdown called by Justice for Sanaton Athokpam JFSA has affected normal life in the state. The band, which kicked off from 6 p.m. yesterday, is in demand of Justice for Sanaton Athokpam, a 5th semester MBBS student of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Lamphil. The band ends at 6 p.m. today. The young medical student was found hanging with both his hands tied from behind inside the gents' hostel room of RIMS, the premier medical institute of Manipur, on March 15, 2021. 6 major students' bodies, along with several social organizations, have backed the strike. JFSA relaxed essential services. The strike evoked total response in Kurai area in Imphal East, the native place of Sanaton. A large number of band protesters took to the streets to enforce the strike. They blocked roads. No untoward incidents were reported. In the meantime, residents of Longmai village and its surrounding villages staged a protest rally at Longmai Bazaar of Nonay district today, demanding justice for Sanaton Athokpam. The rally was organized by Justice for Sanaton Athokpam JFSA in collaboration with Naga Women's Union Longmai area, Rongmei Naga Lu Phuam Manipur and Rongmei social groups. Women folk of Longmai area attended the demonstration showing love for Sanaton. They appealed to the government to look into the case and find out the truth. Athokpam Tikendra, father of Athokpam Sanaton, today told Times of Manipur television that in the aftermath of the death of his son, the Manipur government ordered a magisterial inquiry into his son's death to find out the facts and circumstances leading to his death within April 16 last. Tikendra said the case has remained unsolved and that the state police are unable to shed a light on the case till date. Tikendra wrote that his family and the JAC have tried to meet director and hostel warden of RIMS, but to no avail. He also pledged unrelenting support for Justice for Sanaton Athokpam JFSA. He claimed that the authorities have been trying to mislead the inquiry. Tikendra also said that JAC wants a CBI to handle the case.
Adubu koina pamjabadi mana laikidabasi arembada manghandaba masigi matungina masigi laikidabasina akoi parama oiraga tungda akoi RIMS bu oiro ada ate educational institution bu oiro sida lairiba chhatra singi magi right to life aduga kanosi akoi punsi se masi safety secure oiba safe oiba environment ama Lainaba Masigi Kongtang Her local Hani, Adu Husik Makti, Akoigi Satrama Sirasu, Nisirasu, Manga Sirasu, Adum Maranaini, Ashivana Mangi, Hibagi Monga, Hanagi, Iho Hoba, Yamna secure oidava, insecure oiva, Mongdu, the Yamna Taushadana, Dum Satava, we ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯖꯤꯛꯇꯪ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯇꯥꯗꯦ.
Sanaton Atokpam was a bright student. His father, Tikendra Atokpam, appealed to the masses to extend help and support to the JAC in delivering justice to his son and his family.
Sadra Sadri, Lebaki Sansan Mayam Sinane, Isagi Matiang Todona Asumba Langla Langlinda se Putok Pinaba Ima Ibien, Lebak the Sida Ladiba, Mapi Mapa Oiba, Manungi Mapangi Ladiba. Loinamak Ipa Ima Sin now Loinamak Namatiang Tobio na Aina Janing.
In a marginal fall in India's daily caseload of the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, 3,23,144 new cases were detected across the country in the preceding 24 hours, taking the country's infection tally to 1,76,36,307, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare dashboard showed this morning. This is for the 6th straight day when more than 3 lakh fresh infections were found since the country first topped the 3 lakh mark on April 22, when 3,14,835 cases tested positive. This is also the lowest single-day rise of more than 3 lakh cases after the one on April 22. As per media reports, the last 24 hours also saw 2,771 more people succumbing to the viral disease, taking the related death toll to 1,97,894 or 1.1% of the national tally, the ministry's dashboard showed. In terms of discharges, 2,51,827 more people recovered from the infection, taking the total recoveries to 1,45,56,209 or 82.53% of the overall caseload as per the dashboard. New active cases, meanwhile, witnessed a significant fall of 68,546, taking total active caseload to 28,82,204, which is 16.34% of the total cases. Manipur has registered the highest number of this year's single-day COVID-19 deaths in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll to 390. A release from COVID-19 Command Control Room informed that the state has also recorded 146 new cases of COVID-19 infection in the same span, the highest single-day spike this year. The release added the total number of COVID-19 confirmed cases in Manipur have now reached 30,567 with 910 active cases. 29,267 patients have recovered from the disease so far in the state. Imphal West District reported the highest number of COVID-19 infections in the past 24 hours. The release from the COVID-19 Command Control Room also informed air passengers who traveled to the state on April 19, 2021 by Indigo flight 6E2251 in rows 21 to 27, on April 21, 2021 by Air India flight AI3713 in rows 12 to 18, and April 24, 2021 by Indigo flight 6E2615 in rows 22 to 28, 6E2251 in rows 13 to 19, Air India flight A13713 in rows 1 to 4, 9 to 22 to contact the COVID-19 Command Control Room 18003 4538 1118 or respective district surveillance officers DSO immediately. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Kangla Gas Solutions Private Limited Malongi Ani Suba Phase ki dealer oibining basingda application form thazin berakna bakhangan jari. Dealer oibining basingna akupamarol gidamak ayuk pung taradagi nungthil pung mari fawgi manungda 7085399802 da paw phawbirakpa yagani. Natraga Malom Bazar da leiba Kangla Gas Solutions Private Limited ki office da laktuna tanabiyo. Aikhogi website www.kanglagas.com dagi akupamarol su khangbibi yagani. Mensilaba application form adu May 3 dagi 23 fawgi manungda thazin berakadabani. Pijariba mafam singdi Lamsang, Kairao, Andro, Thoubal Wangkhem, Ukhrul, Kumbi amadi Churachandpurni.
Khanghanjaba Lakliba Sajibu gi Punima tang kuntare thamari lisingni kunmathoi leipak pupa numida sada karam sagai ki apokpa ibudau ibenda wani ki mafamda haikat leikat tamjagani haina tawramba thawram adu kumsi sagai gi yum mangba maramna tawjararoi haina sagai cha singda nolokna khanghanjari ba karam sagai gi apokpalop ke Satyajit Singh 8787692597 8729826658
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing gi facility fanghanjari Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals Khurai Lamlong Bazaar Tinchit Road Imphal East
Adom gidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari Adom gi mit lemna test tawjari amasung Adom gi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals Khurai Lamlong Bazaar Tinchit Road Imphal East
Roof Coating Services Manipur Nongju toiba lam oibana lamdam asida sariba yum singi sat mathaktagi ising yurakpagi khudong chadaba kaya mayoknari wabi raganu khudong chadaba sidagi ngakthoknaba miyam gidamak leizere Roof Coating Services Manipur Services si lobi ningba singna ngasima contact tobirau Roof Coating Services Manipur opposite Uripok NRL Pump Uripok contact number 8787324360
Welcome back after the break. Acting on the tip-off, personnel of Khongjom police station arrested a man along with a large quantity of Indian-made illicit foreign liquor yesterday evening in the front of Khongjom police station gate under Thobal district. A police report identified the bootlegger as Jingtam Ranjan Singh, aged 23 years, a resident of Jingtam Mayai Laikai. The report added Ranjan was coming in a white-color A-Star car bearing registration number MN04A9769. The seized items and the arrested were later handed over to Excise Station Khongjom. A Hyderabad returnee has been fined for possessing a fake COVID-19 negative report. Wankem Rabina Devi returned to Manipur by an Indigo flight number 6E3708 via Kolkata on April 22 last. Wankem Rabina Devi, aged 21 years, daughter of W. Ranjit Singh, is a resident of Papal Mayai Laikai in Thobal district. An order issued by Thobal District Deputy Commissioner N. Bandana Devi on April 26 mentioned that Rabina had tested positive for COVID-19 on April 21 last. The order said Rabina has fined ₹2,000 under the Manipur Epidemic Diseases Enforcement of COVID-19 Guidelines Regulation 2020. Assam's COVID-19 scenario continues to deteriorate. Assam yesterday registered 15 new COVID-19 related deaths. Assam's COVID-19 death toll has risen to 1,215. Moreover, Assam further logged over 3,000 COVID-19 positive cases yesterday. A total of 3,137 new COVID-19 positive cases were detected in the state in the last 24 hours. Fighting erupted in eastern Myanmar near the Thai border early today as ethnic minority Karen insurgents attacked an army outpost in some of the most intense clashes since the February 1 coup plunged Myanmar into crisis. Media reports say the clash came as the junta said it would positively consider suggestions from the Association of Southeast Asian Nations on ways to end Myanmar's turmoil that came out of a weekend meeting in Indonesia. Southeast Asian leaders said earlier that they had reached a consensus with the junta on steps to end violence and promote dialogue between the rival Myanmar sides. Reports added the Karen National Union KNU, Myanmar's oldest rebel force, said it had captured the army camp on the west bank of the Salween River, which forms a border with Thailand in the area. KNU forces had taken the outpost this morning, the group's head of foreign affairs, Soto Ni, told Reuters. Myanmar's army made no immediate command. It historically proclaimed itself the one institution that can keep the ethnically diverse country of more than 53 million people together, though much of Myanmar has, 'Has 'rallied in opposition to its coup. 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 ' Let's take a look at some of the local newspaper headlines. Imphal Free Press. COVID-19 claims 5 more lives in state. State to open special COVID care center for women soon. How long can Singda Dam withstand onslaught of climate change population explosion? Transplantation efforts on to save Manipur's indigenous flower, Kombiray. 6 student bodies support statewide 24-hour total shutdown. Manipur Mail. Chief Minister inspects oxygen plants COVID care centers ready. Where has Rs 485 crore MGNR EGA fund gone, says Congress. 145 new COVID cases, 5 die. Timber seized. The People's Chronicle. State sees record single-day deaths, new cases. 5 deaths, 146 new positive cases reported. Positivity rate spikes. State prepared to deal with second wave, says Chief Minister. Panel reviews pandemic situation in state. The Shanghai Express. India records 352,991 new cases. It's time to start masking up inside homes, says government. State records 5 deaths, 146 positive cases. Returnee by air submits fake negative report. Probe fund misappropriation, demands Congress. Before we end the bulletin, giving you the headlines once again. JFSA Manipur Band evokes total response in Kurai area of Imphal East. Sanaton's father claims authorities trying to mislead magisterial inquiry. And India sees 3,23,144 COVID-19 cases in 6th straight daily rise of over 3 lakh. That is the end of the bulletin. For the news today at 1 p.m. Stay tuned to Times of Manipur Television News for more updates.